And the section reads, Section 15 of the Film and Stage Play Act, Cap 222, mandates that Kenya Film and Classification Board regulates the creation, broadcasting, possession, distribution, and exhibition of film and broadcast content in the country. Further, Section 4 of the Act requires all filmmakers producing films within Kenya for public exhibition or sale, locally or internationally, to obtain a film license. Additionally, Section 12 requires that all classes of film being distributed, exhibited, or broadcasted within Kenya must be examined by the Kenya Film and Classification Board and a certificate of approval issued. Hello, good people. Good evening to you from this part of the world, to be precise, Kenya, East Africa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tende_Marwa. To the returning subscribers, thank you for always finding time to come watch my videos. I know you. I always see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I appreciate you, good people. I don't take it for granted. And those who are new here, or it is your first time to come across this YouTube channel, kindly consider to hit that subscription button, not forgetting the notification bell to alert you whenever I upload a new video. My good people, always comment, like, and even share. Help me share the videos and share to your friends, family, and anyone. If you find my videos interesting, leave a comment down below. And hey, I hadn't noticed my face is so shiny today. It is shining because I had a very bad allergy for the past 2 weeks. This evening I want us to talk about something that is so crucial and it is trending right now. It is touching the content creators in Kenya, especially those who have YouTube channel. And before further ado, Kenyans YouTuber, hi. Oh my God, kimeturamba. We do say kimeturamba, but I don't think it is about turamba. If you are from Kenya and watching this video, from your end, let me know, how is it going? Do you agree with the yesterday's announcement? So, good people, as I was telling you, the top content creators were served letters by the Kenya Film and Classification Board. This is a board that is in charge of regulating distribution and exhibition of films here in the country, that is here in Kenya. So I want to read out a part of the letter. Because of copyright issues, I couldn't take a whole of it, because there are so many people who have been served these letters. And I think if you have been following some of the top content creators here in Kenya, like Jackie Vic, like Oga Obina, we have so many, like Jugush is a comedian. He does do short clips and post them on the YouTube channel. So they have been served the letters, and have been told within 14 days, if they don't get the license, they are going to follow legal procedures. That means they will be arrested. Let me say. So the letter reads, and I'm going to read out a bit of the section. The section, I singled out what they were trying to tell us and what they had posted earlier, as I told you, on their Facebook page. And the section reads, Section 15 of the Film and Stage Play Act, Cap 222, mandates that Kenya Film and Classification Board regulates the creation, broadcasting, possession, distribution, and exhibition of film and broadcast content in the country. Further, Section 4 of the Act requires all filmmakers producing films within Kenya for public exhibition or sale, locally or internationally, to obtain a film license. Additionally, Section 12 requires that all classes of film being distributed, exhibited, or broadcasted within Kenya must be examined by the Kenya Film and Classification Board and a certificate of approval issued. As you have heard, good people, the section that really pondering the small content creators, or pondering the YouTubers, most content creators who are YouTubers here in Kenya, is the section 12, which requires that all classes of film being distributed, exhibited, or broadcasted within Kenya must be examined by the Kenya Film and Classification Board and a certificate of approval issued. You've heard, good people. And they were told, or YouTubers have been told, that they will be shooting content, then sending it to the board, that is the Kenya Film and Classification Board, for verification before they go on air or before they are uploaded on YouTube. And the question comes in, someone doing a podcast of 2 hours, or someone doing a short video or skit of 4 minutes, 3 minutes, he or she has to send it to the Kenya Film and Classification Board for them to verify and give you a license. Now my question comes in, the license may not be a big issue to these top content creators or to YouTubers here in Kenya, but will it be affordable? How will the license be effected? Because how many content creators do we have here in Kenya? How many content creators do we have here in Kenya? They just summoned top content creators here in Kenya, but how many of them do we have at the grassroots who are upcoming? Yeah, how many do we have? Like here, where the village where I come from, that is Nyabuhanse village, is a village of YouTubers. Just imagine in Nyabuhanse we have over 100 content creators. Imagine them sending a footage. We call them footage in film production. Imagine them sending a footage, or imagine 100 people sending their clips to the Kenya Film and Classification Board, depending with the length, let's say 45 of 30 minutes. At how will at what how long will it take them to verify the clips and return them back to the content creators and a license for them to approve them to upload their videos or their content? Does it even make sense? Wait, leave alone that. Let's talk about trending issues. Like right now, the trending issue is the Kenya policemen being deployed in Haiti. The first bunch has already landed in Haiti. Those are the top news here in Kenya right now that we are following, those who do right news, international news. Just imagine you are doing a story on the trending issue, you record, send it to Kenya Film and Classification Board. We don't know how long it's going to take for it to verify the video and to give you a license. Oh God, no. These people, oh, that YouTube is self-regulated. From the last time I checked, YouTube is self-regulated. It has its own laws and rules that governs the YouTube, and every YouTuber in Kenya knows the rules that do govern him or her when it comes to content creation, because everyone is trying to guard his source of income, because some of them are doing it full time. Yeah, to them is a full-time job, so there is no way they will risk what puts food on the table. I don't know. And furthermore, is YouTube a Kenyan app or a Kenyan thing that they should regulate? that they should license, I mean, that they should license people in order to post content. It doesn't make sense. You know, one thing that surprises me is that last year, June, that is the year 2023, there was a drama or a music festival concert at the State House where schools were presenting their best national level. Those who came out best, they usually go present it to the president. And it was a concert where the schools that had performed well in the national level during the music or the drama festival during the drama festival were presenting their items or their content to the president. And I can vividly remember our president, that is President William Ruto, did say that I think it was jokingly, he told the media that Njugush is one of the top comedian here in Kenya and is a content creator. And also we have another one called Butita. He's also a comedian, and also he does produce some series or short films. And right now, as we speak, he's in US. He accompanied the president to a state tour in the US, and we have been seeing him trending with Steve Harvey and topmost content creators here in the US. And we saw him at Tyra Perry Studios. Yeah. So while he was addressing the media during the concert, he did say something that to some it was a joke, but he meant it. He did say that most of the top content creators here in Kenya do earn more than him, of which it is true. Something surprising, of which it is true. Top content creators do earn more than the president. Those who have been on YouTube for a while now, they know what I'm talking about, and they have a large following, and they have they have numbers, and in terms of views, they know what they're making. And to our president's earns of 1.2, I don't 1 point something million, I don't know, I'm not sure, but he does. And he was joking, saying that the top content creators were earning more than him, so they should respect them. Do you know, after that, then boom, the content creators started were issued that to be paying tax of about 15% of their total earning on YouTube. And you remember, those who are creating content, they can tell you that YouTube always takes 30% of their total earning. Then again, the government wanted to take 15% of your total earning from YouTube. And it was reviewed and it came to 5%. If I'm not wrong, it came to 5%. So content creators do pay 5% as a tax here in tax. Whatever. They do pay 5% tax to the KRA, that is Kenya Revenue Authority. Something that is surprising is that why are they doing this to the content creators here in Kenya? And it is the same president who did encourage youth and so many people to be self-employed, where in my previous video I did tell you is he promised people in his agenda that everyone is going to own a smartphone. He's going to regulate the prices where everyone can have a smartphone where they can earn and make their own living. So I wonder what is going on. This comes in while the president is still out of the country and in a state tour in the US. We are waiting to see what he's going to talk about or what he's going to say about this. Something funny is that they are trying to regulate this content creation. And what they should know is that Kenya is not the only country in the world that has content creators, and YouTube does not belong to Kenya. YouTube doesn't belong to Kenya. It is not a Kenyan app. Why are they telling us that people should pay for them to be licensed to produce content. And one thing is that YouTube is worldwide. It is owned by Google. Google is not owned by Kenya. Mm? And if even if they take legal action about these content creators, and they stop them from creating content, is only Kenya does it mean that it's only Kenya that do have content creators? We can still watch from outside. Yeah, we still access content creators from outside. We do watch content creators from out from the world, because it is from other parts of the world. Like me, I do follow a lot of content creators. Still, if they want to regulate the kind of content that's being posted on YouTube, one thing is that you can still access and get the content from other region of the world. It doesn't add up, even it isn't making sense. Hmm? And one thing is that I don't know, I fail to understand, where do we draw the line between the film production and content creation? Yeah, it doesn't make sense, and it is something that we are waiting to see. The president is not yet around. Once he comes back, we are waiting to hear from him whatever he's going to talk about. If he's talking about creation of employment through online, and here they are trying to sabotage the whole thing. They have just realized that content creators are making a lot of cash online. And one thing that amazes me, if they don't want YouTube on Kenya, why don't they ban it? And the first thing they should do, they should regulate TikTok content. It's the worst content that someone can watch. We do have worst content on TikTok. I'm not saying that it is a bad app. There are some apps that are broadcasting and distributing content that is I don't know,